Everything all right? You kind of looked like you wanted to get something off your chest.
Huh? Oh,
Or not, whatever.
yeah.
Yeah?
Sorry, never mind.
You want to try being a little less cryptic, maybe? All right. Jeez, sorry for taking...
Stop it! It's okay, Hoodle! Sorry. I guess I still don't really know how to put it into words.
Nah, that's fine. No rush. It might help you to talk...
I'll keep that in mind. And thanks.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here's evil!
Take this!
Maximum!
Escape!
Down! You're all... Here, let me help!
Double demon strike!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! I'll heal you all!
Demon Fang! Double demon
Healing
fang!
circle! Take care of...
And just...
Like that, start by holding the
Not
front line.
today!
No sooner said than
Bring
done.
you back from Death's Abyss!
Take this!
Resuscitation!
Water,
Going in! Hear my call! It's gonna smart!
Demon Fang! Double demon
Thunder
fang!
Field! No more playing nice!
water,
Hear my call!
I'm gone. It's time to finish this.
Die! Consuming wildfire!
Severing wind!
Will this help?
Soaring light spear!
Healing circle!
Rising viper!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Supernova! Inferno blast!
Sonic thrust! Sword burn in hell!
Thunder Field!
This one's mine.
Infernal shot!
Not in your dreams!
Glacial
Double
shield.
Here's
Look
evil!
far enough.
Freeze
This
Blaster!
one's
Demon
mine.
Fang!
Here's a healing strike!
Demon Fang!
Thunder Field!
Time to let it rip! Blew away!
Shining Supernova!
Raining slap! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help?
Demon
Can
Fang!
this work?
Think you can fly?
Demon Not today!
Healing circle! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! Rising Wyvern!
Do it! Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle!
That'll teach us for getting cocky.
Hi, Hoodle!
No further!
Hurricane! Flame of fury! Water! Hear my call! Thunder Field! They're surrounding us!
I can carve through armor!
Giant Arch Field!
Rising Wyvern! Soaring Light Spear!
Here I go.
You picked the wrong fight!
Hurricane Flight! Shining
I'm gone.
Supernova!
I can handle
Hear
it.
the Flame of Fury!
Demon Fang!
Water! Hear my
Glacial! I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare the Molotov!
Bring you back from Death's
Look
Abyss!
sharp.
I'll
bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more
Eat dirt.
doing!
Take this.
Healing circle!
Finish it!
It's over! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally!
Look sharp.
Freeze Lancer! By the power of flame! Vanish without a trace!
Finish it!
Going in.
Raining
These bad guys really don't mess around. Guess I misread the landing.
of the trash.
Hold on to your heart. Here I
Eat
come.
dirt!
Here!
Shining!
Going in!
Thunder
Blade!
Down illuminate the dark! There you go! Don't let up! Complete focus!
Hurricane Foot!
Can't bury the
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Raging cascade!
Blew away!
Here!
Magic Kazam!
Blew away!
Denied!
Feel!
Going in!
Rain slap!
This'll turn
Now
you
to
on!
pieces!
Oh, violent starting! Blah, blah, blah! Magic! Cross blade!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
We have it in Earth! Away! Banshee of lightning! Divide Sting!
Sadistic descent!
This one's all mine!
Winds of heaven! Force!
Not today!
Water!
Swallow Blade! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here, Chief!
Sparkling
Blow away!
Rain down!
Rain slap! No further!
Lightning!
Dragon Swarm!
Switch to offense! Stop!
Radiant Pierce! Meteor Storm!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Will this help?
Now!
Here
Here I
comes
come!
Dance in the wind!
Raining slap!
Air thrust!
Blow away!
Alright!
Raining slap! You're finished! Eternal devastation!
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Raining slap!
Freeze laser!
Look sharp!
I'm not done!
Can't this
Raining
go?
slap!
This one will work! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
It looks like that beam of light has stopped.
Then is it safe to say we've avoided oblivion for the—
I can still sense a faint glimmer of energy, though. It hasn't completely dispersed.
You can tell?
Rinwell, your senses seem a lot sharper than before, don't they?
And you said you heard that voice.
I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel bad, though.
If trace amounts, however small, do remain, then it leaves us no choice. We must destroy the entire structure.
What do you suggest? We bring it down piece by piece?
Once that's done, what do we do then?
We go to Lenegus. Even if we could destroy the whole wedge like he suggested, it'd only buy us time. The fact they sent this thing down tells me they're not giving up this planet without a fight.
There's also the matter of the Renis Alma. Its circumstances still have yet to be truly resolved.
But how do we even get to Lenegus?
What if we hotwire one of their starships? There's gotta be one on the planet somewhere.
Starships are only seen on Dana at the start and end of the Crown Contest. Otherwise, they remain on... Believe it or not, we Renans down here aren't quite as free to come and go as one might think.
Great. Well, I'm out of ideas then. We definitely don't have the tech to build a starship. And even if we found a Renin who'd help, who knows how long that'd take.
Yeah. Waiting for a starship to come down from Lenegis would probably be quicker than that.
Wait. Alphen, when you came down from Lenegis, it had to have been in a starship of your own, right?
Right. Oh, of course.
You can't be serious. That was 300 years ago. There's no way it's still gonna work.
But Alphen didn't wake up until a few years ago. That means it had to have still been functioning that whole time to keep his body preserved.
Indeed. You wouldn't happen to remember where you landed, would you?
My memories around where I parked are still a little hazy, but I do know that I woke up in Calaglia. So chances are it's still in the area. At least it's a place. Luckily, that realm's my old stomping ground. So I should be able to get us some help finding her.
This is it.
Yeah. As long as Lenegis stands there, there's no avoiding it.
So what's this help in Calaglia you're planning to enlist?
My buddy Nath. If anyone there knows something, I figure it's him. But first, we need to catch a boat and get back to the mainland. Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Shion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Shion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in...
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand.
I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problem.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell.
I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave.
But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Shion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
still. If that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
Aw, are you tired, Poodle?
You sure he's not just trying to hide from us?
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up. This is your home.
Oh, just one thing after another, and it all falls.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm Alphen?
Looks like you have your...
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule. I'm up to my ears in Dan and then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down.
Pretty sure we've heard this.
But enough about my problems. What can I help?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any...
A starship?
To get to
Lenegis? Are you out of your...
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done.
Oh, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any
Sure, we've got...
Mind if we take...
Yeah.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what... It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just
And you think that might be the
I don't know. There was nothing else in the record. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe...
Berg?
That ring any bells?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there
Another meteor?
I wonder if it could have been...
All the more reason to check it out.
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned, but you should be...
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor. There's a giant Zoogle.
A zoo?
I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing. All right.
I guess...
Right.
I didn't like...
All right, something is...
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never...
So... Do you think...
I was wondering the same thing Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not...
Yeah.
I can't tell them. Everyone around here looks so much happier.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place.
Zephyr would have been...
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... something but...
Nah,
It's still...
I abandoned my home. What's important is that it's free. I get...
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the...
Calaglians born and raised here struggle with it too.
Aha! So that's why he's...
Actually, but that's not why he's white.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on...
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise...
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel...
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors? And his stomach and sides, like a map... Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him
You've
docile.
only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his...
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think... Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
It's quite hot here. The climate feels different from Menencia's.
It's gotten much cooler since leaving town, though.
Does that mean eyes were burning holes in us?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. Ugh, so hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that starship. And fast! This'll be a delicious piece of cake.
This one's all
Raging
mine!
cascade! Red eruption!
Now or never.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Blah blah blah. Red!
Fine, free!
You want me? Target!
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Raging cascade! Burning
Astral Arts?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Raging cascade! Here's evil! Red! Magic is there! Red! You get the gist. Red! You get the gist.
One keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Gun!
Can't get
Leave
out
it
of
to you!
Red! You get the gist. Red! Close one! Red! Hold on to your art. Here I come!
Time to shine. They're archery.
Where are you going? Close one!
Demon Fang!
Raging
I could do without
cascade!
this pain.
I'll heal. Red! Raging
You picked the wrong fight!
Healing circle! Raging cascade!
Be still!
Glacial spear! Magic is there! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Raging cascade!
Demon Fang!
Not by a long shot.
Raging cascade!
I can handle it.
Raging cascade!
Double Demon Fang!
You're chained between heaven and earth! Blah blah blah! Magic!
Here I go!
This one's mine.
You get the gist! Holy lamp! You get the gist! Freeze Lancer! Blah blah blah! Freeze Lancer! You get the gist! First aid!
This should come in handy when crafting weapons. This'll make us even more formidable.
Illuminate the dark! Come forth! you! By the power of malevolence! Magic is there! Freeze Lancer! It's a duel of the arts! Freeze Lancer! Freeze Lancer! Freeze Lancer!
Pesky
I think we can get through
scoundrels.
this.
Sounds like a job for you and you expert coming through!
Who said anything about letting off?
You get the gist.
The enemy rules on
We'll soon see about that!
Going in.
You get the gist. Alpin! Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Well done! Freeze Lancer! Blah blah blah! Freeze Lancer! You get the gist! Freeze Lancer! I'm all stuck up! Blah Dohaline!
Light Burst Force!
Radiant Genesis! Well, looky here!
Huh. You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use this for fruits and vegetables?
I'd rather not be our party's fertilizer.
Right, here
Illuminate
goes!
the dark! Holy Glimmer! Radiant Holy Land! Illuminate the dark! Holy Glimmer! Holy Land!
As it cools up, time to get out of the way.
Shining Super Annihilation!
I'll smash you!
I'm ready!
A charge like that could easily be
Freeze
fatal.
Lancer!
Just as well, I'm here to stop
No
it.
armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Xeon Astral Energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally! Radiant Light! Ow! Pierce! Shining Supernova! Blast Shield!
Raining slash!
By the power of flame!
You're mine!
Vanish without a trace!
Take this!
Explosion!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
My face is starting to sting, and my throat feels super parched. Thanks.
You want some sushi? What? Oh, wait. You're hungry more than anything, aren't you?
I'm fine, thank you very much.
misread the landing.
That's far enough! You want...
Don't mind
Come.
if
Hit me! Hurricane punch!
I'll heal you all!
Are those rocks in skin?
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Glacial spear!
No! Stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good
You
side.
get the gist.
And just like that, I'm back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
Charge
No
like
sooner
that
said
could
than
easily
done.
be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop you.
Blah, blah, blah. Fred! Here, let me help.
I have no limits! Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
Will this help? Raging!
Burn!
Shattering pieces!
Circle! Expert coming through!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Thanks, Shia.
Be careful not
We
to
managed
overdo
to
it.
turn this time!
For now.
Keep going! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Think we overdid it?
Rising Wiper!
Not by a long shot.
Rising Phoenix!
Shining Supernova! Scissor Shield! Shining
Demon
Supernova!
Fang!
In a bind?
I'm on a roll!
Double Demon Fang!
Fight better at a distance! Alpin! Astral Energy!
Say no more.
I can feel my power growing!
The design of this equipment. It's really interesting.
You must really like it, Alpin.
This bridge will hold itself together, right?
Most definitely. Though I won't make any promises.
Which one is it?
Gotta break through!
Glacial Spear!
Burn it
Here's
out!
evil! Watch it! Illuminate the sun! Let me help! You have to aim for the bright area on their back! Raging Cascade!
Aim for the
I'll bash in there to stop it!
Glad you have your uses!
I'll smash you! I'll show you how useful I can be!
Blah, blah, blah!
Come and get it!
You get that!
Finish it!
Astral Energy!
Say no more.
Got it!
Well done!
Demon Fang! I'm on it!
Healing Circle!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Raging Cascade!
I really don't.
You get the
Now I'm
gist!
in the groove!
Fred!
Lightning Thrust! Shattering Rising
Pieces! Attack!
Shining Supernova!
Inside me! Good!
Let's
Do it!
Flames!
Rising Wiper!
Eagle Assault!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I won't forgive you!
You picked the wrong fight!
Not in your dreams! It's over! Shining Supernova! Thunder Shield! Their hide is thick as armor! Shining Supernova! Holy! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
We
got flyers!
I've got it!
No
Let
further.
a marksman handle!
armor's too
Thunder
strong.
Shield!
All yours!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Here's evil! Shining We're in the home stretch, guys.
What she said?
Here's another.
Eyes on
They're
the
all
prize.
coming after that focus goes double for you, Log.
Me? How come I get singled out? You see, what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Thunderfield!
Sonic down! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
This calls for a celebratory drink.
I'm on it.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You do it! Tempest, Alpin! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Take this! Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang! Crush!
Air thrust!
Will this help? Double Demon Fang!
Watch this!
Destruction!
Watch
Eternal
this!
devastation!
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too. In here!
Finish it!
Keep going! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Take this!
Tempest, whoa!
Try this!
Super swallow! Do it! Alpin! Astral energy!
Say no more!
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
It'll be a easy. Get in, get out.
Illuminate the I watch.
Demon Fang! I'm delivering out!
Quiver
Dragon! Blow away!
Now I'm in the groove.
All day.
Talon Hurricane!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you to me.
No complaints here. Watch this.
First strike!
I'll end you.
Be still!
First strike.
Raging hurricane.
We barely managed to turn that battle.
You don't need to sound surprised.
Perhaps I'll put more faith in you then.
Well, I certainly won't argue.
Thunderfield. Raging conversion.
Lightning Wyvern!
I'm saving this hard.
Shouldn't have messed with me. All good things come to an end. Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
What? It's where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
I didn't know you had that sort of...
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Holy power of water. Searing tempest. And that's my will.
Blow away!
Tornado. Shining supernova.
Raging
Raging
blast.
The flashing parts are
too
weak
much.
points.
I owe you one.
Magic.
Demon
Raging
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful.
Blah, blah, blah.
With the blazing sword and
Now
with
you
my
see what I
thorns.
can do. I'm on it.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm jumping.
Do it. Okay.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade. See that?
That training's paying off!
That's enough.
enough!
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
How much longer will our healing arts last? My word, this must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's... tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Suddenly turning tails doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Zoogles?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
Brett! Raging Cascade!
Armor won't save you!
Hold the line.
Blah, blah, blah! Hurricane Strike!
Dragon
Blah, blah, blah!
My head's spinning, just watch
You get the gist!
Down!
Brett! You get the gist! Brett!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Got it!
This one's mine.
Now's our chance!
Thunder touch.
Hurricane Field!
Look shot!
Chinese Supernova!
Hurricane strike.
Let's do it! Lost!
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Double demon bang!
This one.
I'll smash you!
Right there.
I'm gone!
Right behind you!
Here I come! Lunar Rondo!
Here's the healing house!
Good shot.
Thunder Field! Chinese Supernova! Thunder Field!
Anything in armor is all
It's weakened! Chinese!
This ends now!
I still got some fight left in me!
Soaring light spear!
By me.
Shoulder punch!
Chinese Supernova!
Sonic
Do it!
Doubly! In an instant! Impact block!
Will this help? Healing circle.
Why'd you heal me?
Here come more!
You dying?
You'll just have to keep fighting.
Leave the enemy's
picked the wrong
arms to me!
fight.
Glacial spear.
No complaints here!
Supernova!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Did it!
Yeah! Nice technique!
Where are you going?
I'm ready! Chinese Supernova! Thunder Field! Raging Cascade! Marks require complete... I'll heal you all! Take care of...
You paid for that!
From death's abyss.
Rise to
Resuscitation. Glacial spear.
Piercing! Shining supernova! Thunder field!
Healing circle! I owe you one for that.
I don't know what to do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Hold on to your arts. Here I come!
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem!
Rising water!
Don't mind if I torch field!
Rising
Shining
rocket!
supernova!
Eater!
Thunder field! Shining supernova!
Sword rain
Thunder
alpha!
field!
Raining flash!
Shining
Eternal
supernova!
demonstration! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down! Hold on to your arc. Here I come! Here!
Sword rain
Thunder
alpha!
field!
Raining flash!
Shining supernova! Lost! Demon's descent!
Flashing bang! Swallow blade!
Shining
Double demon
Going
blade!
Not ready!
Shield!
Shining supernova!
Finish
Thunder
it!
field! Sweet dreams! You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better.
Light burst forth!
Radiant genesis! Hear me, flame of
Severing wind!
Thunder field!
You're mine!
Shining supernova! Freeze laser!
Slice!
Where are you going?
Tear!
Do it! Mom! Dad?
No!
I'll heal you all! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll bring you back from death's abyss! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe. Healing circle!
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alpha!
Watch and learn! That's enough! Go back down!
Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah. It wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking—
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now.
I can feel my precision improving.
Hey, is that it over there?
Alvin?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I...
3 centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah. But you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders.
Right.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.